Yo, what's up? It's your boy RJ in the building, and today we're going over Akaza patch notes. Now, overall, I feel like this is patch notes was good for Akaza. He got some buffs, he got some nerfs. It adds more utility to the character rather than let me just spam dash punch and the bear punches as well. So it kind of makes him more, has more utility and making more use of his combos. So I hope you guys, tell me your thoughts on the Akaza buffs. Do you think that he was buffed, nerfed? I personally think that he was changed. Now, I don't think that he got buffed or nerfed. I used to think that it was a nerf because obviously Dash Punch got nerfed, which is a big deal, which is a big nerf for him. But now that I think about it, it's more of a change. I think that he is still as good as he was before. It's just that now he's different. So that's my opinion on Akaza. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and let's get that done in the video.
皆もご存知渦巻きナルト
Alright, so firstly, I want to go over the ones that are kind of like they're not that deep, basically. And that is basically that this does more chip damage and this apparently does more chip damage. Now the reason why I say it's not that deep is because in theory it should be very deep, but they practically have not changed it. If I was to spam this on guard, like if I was to spam like this on guard, remember you only got 5 abilities. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, that's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not worth it. Like, okay, maybe it would be good if like they're, for example, let's say they're red, but even if they're red, his guard skill got buffed, and that's what we in terms of guard pressure, and that's what we will focus on regarding that. So I will use, so let's start with his guard skill after, right? So his guard skill got buffed. So before it started with a red combo, whereas now it starts with a yellow combo, right? Now in my opinion this is a good buff because this is probably his weakest ability, right? Like there was no reason to use this because it was so unsafe. It gave you a red combo, it didn't have any immunity frames, which in my opinion it shouldn't. So the fact that they made it a yellow combo made it more, so they made, you have more incentive to use it, right? As well as that it is safer on whiff. So when you whiff it now, it is slightly safer. It is still punishable. Like you can still whiff it and then go in for the punish, but you have to be faster now to get that punish. So again, they want you to use this more. I think this is a welcome buff because again, I felt like this move did need a buff. I feel like it was underwhelming. You never catch me using this move. It was too risky, not enough reward. Well, why was the point? Why was I going to use it, right? And they also made it so it does more damage to the guard, which is good because, and this is why I was talking about there's no point using the just spamming the neutral and the other skill, because as soon as they're on red, bam, that's breaking, and then you can go from there. So let's say you do get them down to orange. Oops, I want to see if I can get them down to orange. If you get them down to orange and you end up using this, ooh, I messed up. It's probably best I do it the other way. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So do it this way. 1, 2, 3. Bang, it's broken. I don't think you can get a boost in. Yeah, you can't get a boost in. But yeah, so this is very good for using as well if you catch the opponent and he's on red. If you catch him and he's on red, Akaza, you're breaking the guard every time without fail. So that's why I said that these two abilities having better guard damage, they don't really do much to the guard. Like even if I spam it on guard, like it's really not doing much, and it's not worth spending all your buffs to get a guard down. That's why I say that it's probably his. They changed it, but it's not that serious. But yeah, in terms of his guard skill though, more damage to guard so you can break it on red. It's safer on whiff, so you can, you have more incentive to use it, and you have bigger reward for the combo, which actually does more the previous combo, which I'll get into. So when I say the previous combo, I mean off of this dash punch you got the most damage, and when I say dash punch I mean this right here, right? Off of that in the previous patch, that's where you got the most damage. So on Urodaki, which is the highest defense character, you got 5,056, I believe, right? Whereas on Whereas hitting this combo now, which I'll obviously show you guys the optimal combos, hitting this combo now on Urodaki, you see where it says max combo damage? That is how much damage you get without boost or surge, by the way. Which means that on Akaza, you're probably going to be getting, if I estimate, around 6.2, 6.3 on Akaza, who obviously has the weakest defense. So even though, yeah, this is the better move, right? You get more damage on this now with the combo that I will show you. And you know what? I'll show you guys right now. Okay, so now let's focus on his dash punch. Now his dash punch got nerfed, right? They increased the damage of the initial hit, but they have made it a red combo. Now this again for me is welcomed, because I do think that it was fine how it is. Like if they left it, I don't think I would have complained, but the move in itself is a really good move. So it makes sense that it make it a red combo, because you can punish anyone from anywhere. You was armored so they couldn't retaliate, and you used to get a huge combo from it. Whereas now they buff the damage so you still get some damage in, but you have to now go for a weaker combo. You don't have less time. You see what I mean? So the reward is less. Now this makes you more in as well. You know when I said like, oh, they made it safer and they buffed the combo window on this. Now this being nerfed as well makes you want to use this more. You see what I'm saying? So this getting buffed makes you want to use this more, but also your dash punch getting nerfed gives you more incentive to rely on your guard skill than your dash punch. And this is why I say that it is welcomed, because before, again, there was no need to use this. You just used your dash punch. Why? Like, why would you use that and get a red combo when you can use the other one and get a yellow one? Whereas this one is like, you still have a reason to use this because it's a safe way of getting in and punishing someone, whereas this is still unsafe to the highest degree. But if you want that little bit more damage, well, you go for this instead. So now there's more incentive to use both skills, and that is why it is welcomed as well. I think that it is fair, personally. And I believe that is, oh, and his chase dash, sorry, the last thing is his chase dash. So his dash is faster than any other dash. Now in theory, people, I mean, you can know why this is good regarding, because you're like, oh, you know, it's a faster dash, it helps him be more aggressive, but it also helps him convert from far away as well. If I shoot off this and I dash after, it helps me convert. Before, in the previous patches, doing that, like there'll be some times where Akaza would get there late, but now he has no problem getting there. No problem. So it allows him to convert from anywhere easier. 1, 2, 3, dash straight after, I'm here. Yeah, so I feel like that is the real reason to why they've done it. Because again, yeah, obviously it's nice having your punches, but converting off of your neutral punches from anywhere, no problem, is why I feel like they did it. And again, this is why I say Akaza got changed for better. Before, he was basically dash punch and this ability. Those are the main two that you'd use. You still use this, but I mainly use this for mix as well rather than conversion. But now he's more options, more utility in his kit now. So he's lost the dash punch damage, but he's got more utility. He can convert off of this. He's got a faster dash to convert off of that. He can use this now as a whiff punishment, and it's a little bit safer as well. So yeah. And obviously if you're red health, you can break your guard with this as well. So this has gone probably from his worst skill to probably like maybe like the third best skill, maybe. I still think these punches are better because you have like options of it, like you can jump, dodge, you can go into grab and guard. Like I still think these punches are his best ability. And I still do think that this probably is his second. I don't know, this or this is his second, I don't know. I'd have to play him to see, because this still has good whiff punish potential, but this still does as well. This still does everything that it did, it's just that you get less reward. So yeah, that's basically the Akaza patch notes. So obviously because this is a red combo, we need a new combo for it as well. So I will put it in this video, but I will also release like a quick little video showing off Akaza's max damage combos as well on the strongest character, on the weakest character, showing the damage too. So definitely, so if you've not watched that, that one should be out probably the same day I might release it, just so you can see it straight after. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, sayonara, and adios.